So welcome to Vietnam, guys. This is the new map that's coming in update 1.85. There's a lot of weird opinions about it, and I'm going to actually share mine with you on it. I have tested it earlier today, and I don't know how I feel about it. I will say there is a lot of sniping areas and a lot of points where you could just set up, sit back, and you'll be alright for the entire game, and you could just obliterate anyone coming near you. And the C point right here. This is probably the best area to go to because you have your sides covered and stuff, and it's urban combat right here, and it's good. You go out there to B or A, it feels like you're out in the open at 38th parallel. That's basically what it is, but this time it is a lot more hellish than 38th parallel. There is so many sniping areas over there and so many spots of interest where people will sit back and they will kill you. From spots that you didn't even think were possible. But this is the best thing about this map that I actually think. So yeah, that is probably the best thing that I think I've ever seen in War Thunder besides the M1 Abrams, of course. And I'm actually really happy they included that kind of thing. I never would have thought that was possible, but guys can keep pushing their expectations, and I absolutely love it, yeah. But as you continue up here, you'll start seeing this is more of an open area, which is fine. There's a lot of places that you can take cover in, but the farther you go, and the farther you go up towards A, the worse it gets. Going to the B point, right out in the open, there are rocks and wow. Little shit. There are some areas where you can take cover, but this is such a vast map that honestly you are not safe, and it really draws out that Vietnam experience that the American soldiers and the other allies had, even the Vietnamese. It reminds me of Rising Storm 2, actually. I'm actually going to make a video on that update, the Green Army update. That is so awesome. Like, that is everything that a kid would want if you were born, like in the early 90s, like me. That is everything a kid would want, because those were literally my favorite games back then. Just playing Green Army and I don't even remember what they're called, but the helicopter ones were really fun, and I can't wait to show that to you guys. And whoa, did I go into a different biome or some shit? Is this Conan Exiles or Ark now, or oh, the sun must have came out, I guess. Now this is absolutely gorgeous right here. When the sun changed, you can even see the algae on the water and the leap pads. Is that what those are? I think that's what that is. I don't know. It could be sewage. I'm not sure at this point. Just gonna. Oh, why did that sound like a tank blowing up when I hit it? Okay. Just going to continue and act like that never happened. So up here you can see there's rocks, there's ledges, there's all kinds of stuff. If you're on this side of the map, you have the rock advantage, I'd say. People coming from this side of the map to come cap are probably going to have a hard time. You could obviously hide right here, but just trying to get the point right out in the open where there's tanks that could sit right up here on these hills. I believe they can actually get up there. I'm gonna go check that now, just to be clear. Because if it is possible, then this would probably be the worst place to come when you're playing this map. Oh, that's great. Okay, so maybe you can't. You might actually be able to with a very fast tank. I don't know. I doubt it though. Okay, well that's better than what I expect. It looked like you could sit up there though from the other side, but I guess looks are deceiving. Anyway, yeah, this is a Vietnam map. There's much more to explore that I haven't. You can test it out when this new patch releases. I'm not sure when. We'll probably have another dev server update, and we'll probably do another test. I guarantee it. I think there's more things coming to the game that they haven't told us yet, and we'll see. We'll see. But overall, the map looks really good. I just don't like it because it reminds me of 38th Parallel, and I hate that map. A lot of people are saying that they hate Italy. I'd say this is the same size, a little bit bigger maybe, and it's obviously got that skill of detail that they used in the Italian map. This really makes me wonder if they'll ever go back and remaster the old maps that we had. And the bigger question is, how is this going to play out in top tier? It's a pretty large map, but a lot of people are complaining because there's not open. I mean, this is a pretty open map, but there's a lot more places to hide and whatnot, and I guess that's just a part of war. Nothing is ever going to be balanced in war. It is a video game, of course. Don't get me wrong here, but it's true, man. Might be a video game, but it's a video game based exactly on war and how these vehicles actually performed in real life, and you know whatnot. This bridge would absolutely be crushed. But yeah, looks good. Tell me what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you next time.